contest is the first championship match of the evening. Will both teams please make their way to the ring?
Seems as Dirk is coming out menacing as ever. Of a match up next. Tag Team Champions in action. Proving Ground 6 is just getting heated up with our first title match of the night. J-Villa and Shark, they've been on a roll here since they came to the CWF, and they are very impressive, if I must say so myself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CWF Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challengers. To my right, the team of Dirk Darxson and Zack Magnus. Defending CWF Tag Team Champions J-Villa and Cruz Rivera
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first championship matchup of the evening. Tag titles on the line. My partner Zachary still grabbing the belts, getting them on their podium. Our team's making any last-minute preparations. Referee checking them. The bell is rang, and here we go, Zach.
Yes, Donnie.
As I was telling our folks watching the live stream, our first title match of the evening, Cruz Rivera and J-Villa in their second title defense against this new team of Dirk Darxson and Zack Magnus.
I gotta tell you, Donnie, I'm very impressed with our tag team champions. They have came in, they've dominated, they've proven themselves, and very, very impressive. Now, this new tag team, not sure. We've seen Dirk Darxson before, but we haven't seen this. I don't know.
Zack Magnus.
Zack Magnus.
Yeah.
Oh, we share a name. We haven't seen him before, I don't believe, and he seems to be an imposing character over there in that corner.
He told me he has a PhD and an MD. I couldn't verify it with any of the surrounding colleges here in the state of Florida, so I didn't enunciate him as such.
Well, we don't know,
And
he didn't show any proof. Oh, he tagged himself in.
J-Villa now tagged in. Dirk Darxson, a former tag team champion, lost the belts in August to Reyes de Sor, and now he's kind of come under the wing, if you will, of Zack Magnus, despite, I mean, you'd think Dirk Darxson, he's the veteran here, at least in CWF. We don't know, like I said, I don't know much about Zack Magnus at this time, other than he fancies himself somewhat of a psychologist, a psychiatrist.
Maybe a wrestling psychiatrist.
Yes, wrestling psychology, if you will.
There you go, Psychology 101.
Right now, J-Villa, the other half of the tag team champions,
Taking him over, had him in a good headlock. Oh, and Zack Magnus, right? I'm going to get this wrong the whole night, Donnie.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay then. That's why you have your partner here. Zack Magnus here with J-Villa. J-Villa so far gaining control. J-Villa, the power of Reyes de Sor. And
yeah, Reyes de Sor, they are beautiful. And J-Villa, I am very impressed with him. He is, I would say, the powerhouse of the tag team, and we know Shark over here, he's the high flyer. And they have been very impressive, as I said earlier. But Zack Magnus, he's got him in a good side headlock, and now J-Villa with a reverse off the ropes. Oh, that's a
shoulder
big
tackle there, and now Magnus trying to pick up some speed. J-Villa deceptively quick himself. Hip toss there. And now you saw Cruz Rivera tagged himself in. Very smart of the defending champions, going for the pin here, tagging each other in and out, making sure each of them stay fresh.
That's right, and then keeping Magnus here, they're keeping him separated, which is a smart because he's a powerhouse, it looks like. And
from the second row, double axe handle into grabbing the arm there. Now Rivera tagged in once again. Rivera from the second row, delivering the beatdown from above. Double Irish whip, double clothesline. Rivera gonna try to win it here.
Only a 2 count there, Donnie, and Dirk is over here in the corner looking more unstable than I've ever seen him before.
Of course, Dirk, very experienced here in his debut match. Won the tag titles with Ronan Laveau. Not sure where Ronan Laveau is at this time. Wait a minute! Going for the Sharknado DDT. Wasn't able to quite get the leverage.
And Dirk pulled his partner into the corner to save him, which was smart there by Dirk.
Yes, very smart by Dirk. You see, Dirk has watched Cruz Rivera a lot. Cruz Rivera and Dirk, when they debuted here in the CWF, their first opponents were each other.
Oh.
And Dirk now from the outside doing what people of the dark arts always do, and that's play dirty. J-Villa now neutralized.
Is it playing dirty or is it just taking it at an unseen advantage, Donnie?
I mean, now I would be remiss if I did not mention that J-Villa and Cruz Rivera do come from the dark arts as well, but much like Jack McGuire, they are Team CWF.
Right, they refuse to join Team Dark Arts, which is admirable.
Sidewalk slam there, going into the pin. The brutality, the beautiful brutality, you will, of Zack Magnus.
You are not wrong, Donnie. Beautiful brutality was perfect. And now they're keeping Cruz Rivera in the corner. They're keeping him. They're using the tag team champs, I guess you would say, their own repertoire against them, keeping Cruz Rivera here separated in the corner. The ref there telling Dirk, hey, man, 5 count. Now he's just pummeling Cruz Rivera in the ring, laughing at J-Villa.
Dirk Darxson and Cruz Rivera sharing a ring once again, as they've shared many times here since their debut here in the CWF.
And Dirk is looking very impressive tonight. Oh, and another
forearm into J-Villa, knocking him to the outs. Well, knocking him off the ring to the outside. Don't think J-Villa's going to like that too much. Rivera's still on the inside.
Well, as long as J-Villa can keep his cool and not do anything to cost the match, then they'll be fine. But right now, Cruz Rivera, he really needs to get a tag into J-Villa. J-Villa is looking angry and fresh in the corner.
Oh, going for the pin here. Could be a champion for the second time.
That was a 2 count.
Very few men have been able to hold the titles on 2 occasions. Matter of fact, one of the few that have been able to do that is coming up in the next matchup, the street fight. Rob Ocho and Nathan Sims, both former tag team champions, even tag team champions together.
Well, that's a story we'll get to when we get to that match, Donnie, because Nathan Sims, there's a long history of him not liking his tag team partners.
Yes, indeed. But right now, I think Zack and Dirk are actually, they're kind of on the same wavelength, despite this being the first time they've ever teamed together.
Yeah, they seem to be working very well.
Suplex from Zack onto, from Zachary Magnus there. Zack who's in the ring, not Zack who's beside me.
So, yeah, Zachary Magnus, so far what I've seen, he's, I would say, he's good. He looks good. My first time seeing him in action, and so far, I would have to say I'm impressed.
Like I said, not a lot of information on him at this time. The best I was able to learn from my resources, he has about 2 years in the business. He does train in the Dark Arts gym with Dirk Darxson, so I guess there is some familiarity there. They've both probably trained together. Double suplex onto Cruz Rivera, going for the pin. No, only a 2 count.
And let's give it up to Cruz Rivera. He has taken a beating here in the last few minutes, and he is still able to exert the effort to kick out, keep the tag team titles alive for him.
Rivera has made a great name for himself. I mean, twice he has been able to earn a shot at the CWF Championship. He wasn't able to get that victory, but with J-Villa became tag team champions.
Yeah, and they seem to work very well together.
Very well.
The tag team chemistry here of Dirk and Zachary Magnus, the chemistry between them seems to be on par with the tag team champions, as you were alluding to earlier, Donnie.
Yes, well, the tag team champions, young champions in themselves, but they do have a little bit more experience.
But Dirk is doing everything he can to keep Cruz from getting that tag. And,
Cruz was hopping up there, but got caught. If he's an inch, he's a mile away.
Yep. And Dirk,
senton. Going for the pin again. No.
Another 2 count here. And Dirk's got to be wondering, what's he got to do to put him away? Cruz Rivera, he has been...
You mentioned that, Zach, and you saw Dirk glanced up at Zachary almost like, hey, man, what do I do here?
Yeah, he was almost looking in the corner for some pointers. And
you'll notice Dream Girl Ellie, auspicious by her absence, usually in the corner of all her proteges. I guess she felt Zack and Dirk could do it on their own here.
I think so, and,
Has him up on the shoulders, but Cruz Rivera hit him on top of the head, trying to get out of it, trying to put handcuffs on an heel. Down on the ground, has him by the legs, going for a pin attempt. Another senton delivered by Dirk. But wait a minute. Going into the pin. Did he get it? Did he get it? No, only a 2 count.
Oh. Dirk there, he had a nice little reverse. Cruz, I don't know if he has it in him to get...
Wait a minute! Could be going for a pile driver. No! Twirling him around. Hurricanrana to Dirk. Cruz trying to make the tag. Zack not letting him do it. So close, but so far. Enziguri onto Magnus. Magnus still grabbing onto the shark. The shark hopping up and over. And the black sheep has been tagged in.
And J-Villa is laying waste right now. Dirk coming in from behind. He is not the legal man, by the way. Reverse arm drag, taking Dirk out of the ring. J-Villa and Zachary Magnus in there now.
Slammed it right into the middle of the mat. Could it be over? Yes. No.
2 count. Whoo, Donnie, that was close.
Dang.
And that was some hype right there, Donnie. J-Villa came in and was cleaning house.
That was hype, that was power, that was a vicious maneuver, but let's give it to Zachary Magnus. Not a lot of men can kick out of something like that.
You are not wrong. He is proven to be tough as well. And here comes Dirk getting ready. Went for a
Missed
big
him.
boot.
And spine buster
buster.
to Dirk. I think that'll do it for him. Magnus is still something to worry about, though. But wait a minute, on top of him.
That was like an inverted flying cross or clothesline. Cruz Rivera up on the shoulders.
Yeah, Cruz Rivera up there.
Dirk tagged in. I don't know if Cruz Rivera is aware of that.
Throwing him the outside. Yeah, Dirk is the legal man. Magnus still on the inside, or perhaps no, Magnus is still legal man. Crossbody onto Magnus. A beautiful crossbody onto Magnus. But Dirk sneaking up behind.
And as we said before, Dirk had the blind
Wait
tag.
a minute. Oh. Just neutralizing Cruz Rivera. Dirk Darxson and J-Villa, the legal men in this matchup. Cruz Rivera pretty much out of it.
He needs to focus on J-Villa. Oh,
J-Villa was going for the clothesline.
ran into that big boot of Dirk, and he might be out, Donnie.
J-Villa likes to call his version of the clothesline the white line. Was going for it, but Dirk Darxson saw him coming, and the Black Sheep ate a big boot for his troubles.
And so now Dirk is dragging him over to the corner.
And Dirk going to the high rent district here on the second rope. No, going high, perhaps going for a moonsault.
Oh!
Connected, going for the pin. No,
Oh!
only a 2 count.
Broken up by Cruz
Cruz,
Rivera.
I
was-
could have swore that was a 3 count, but Cruz Rivera able to save it there. Our referee, our official saying no, it was just a 2 count. Could have swore we almost had new tag team champions there.
And let's get up to Dirk on that top rope moonsault. That was super impressive there, Donnie.
Yeah, he's a tall man. You don't expect you don't expect a man like that to do high risk maneuvers like that. Yes, a great moonsault didn't get the job done, but it didn't get the job done due to courtesy of Cruz Rivera. Had Rivera not been there, we would have new tag team champions.
You are not wrong, Donnie. Cruz Rivera out here lurking.
Lurking like a shark in the water, but he's on his knees. I don't know how spent he is. J-Villa is in there at the mercy of Dirk and Magnus. Magnus charging ahead, bouncing off the ropes. But wait a minute. Cruz Rivera, what a spear! The Rorschach spear! And a Dirk Darxson! Dirk Darxson getting caught by friendly fire. And here it comes! Sharknado DDT! Sharknado DDT! Into the white line! The white line has been crossed! And now the pin! 1, 2, 3!
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still CWF Tag Team Champions, Reyes Dasor!
Donnie, that was a match at the end that, woo! Woo-wee! Cruz Rivera saving J-Villa from that nasty spear.
Yes, Dirk Darxson got caught by that spear of friendly fire, and then the beautiful tag team synchronicity, the Sharknado DDT, the white line, and the Reyes Dasor retain the tag team titles. Their second successful title defense.
And that was a well-deserved title defense, Donnie. They deserve that. But let's give our credit to Zachary Magnus and Dirk Darxson. Dirk and Zach, they did great, and they had good synchronicity up until the end.
Up until the end, but I for one think we haven't seen the last of this tandem of Dirk and Zach, but for here at Proving Ground 6, the night belongs to Cruz Rivera and J-Villa.
And well-deserved. That was if that has anything in store for what is happening tonight at Proving Ground 6, we are in for one crazy show tonight, Donnie.
Well, we already saw Jack McGuire, win the scramble. Now he can insert himself into any match against any opponent at any time of his choosing. And with
good for a year.
Good for a year, yes indeed. But right now, let's just shower the adulation the respect, and the prestige under the men that represent what it's like to work in tandem here in the CWF, our tag team champions, Cruz Rivera and J-Villa.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with that. That was insane, Donnie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw what happens when two competitors come together and work as a unit. Now you're going to see what happens when a unit like that is tore apart. Up next, it is the street fight between Rob Ocho and Nathan Sims.
And we know for a fact, Donnie, that they were in cahoots together when it came to being part of the Enterprise.
Yes, but now the best of friends, the worst of enemies, that match up now.
Grit and blood, a sacred crown, cloud roaring like a beast untamed. Warriors fight.